We're staying in our office layout _2.dwg file. And we're going to take a look now in a bit more depth at polylines and splines. Polylines we've worked with before, obviously with our rectangles and things like that, and our octagonal table that we worked on previously. And also we're going to take a look at splines, which allow you to create nice, irregular, abstract curves in your AutoCAD drawings. Now, we're going to zoom in on the desks here that form part of the reception area. So zoom in on those first. Now, you'll notice at the moment they're both polylines. Can you see that? There's a polyline there, and there's a polyline there as well. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to explode both of the polylines, edit them, resize them, and add a new polyline for a little electrical plug area at each end of each desk. So select this desk first, like so, and we need to explode the polyline. So with the polyline selected, we go up to the Modify panel and we click on Explode. So now you'll notice it's all individual objects again, lines and arcs. Do the same with this desk. Again, click on Explode in the Modify panel and you'll see that's formed of lines. Now, down at the bottom here, you should see a line highlight. Click on it. When it highlights like that, you're going to click on that middle grip, like so, and you're going to drag vertically upwards like that. Now, don't click on the polar tracking line. You're going to type in a direct distance entry of 150. Enter. And you'll notice that moves it up. Can you see that? So that line has moved up. Hit Escape to deselect. We'll do the same with this line. Hover over it, click on the middle grip, drag vertically up the polar tracking line and type in 150 and enter. Hit Escape to deselect. Now, the nice thing is we can now just trim these extra lines off. Can you see we've got a line there and a line there? So let's go to Trim on the Modify panel. We've already touched on Trim already. So ignore that one. That's Fillet and Chamfer. We don't need those. It's the one above. And it's so easy to click on the wrong flyout. So do a quick visual sanity check. As you can see, I clicked on the wrong one there. Go to Trim. There you go. Select Trim, and you're just going to trim these lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. Enter to finish. Now, we need to put these back to polylines again. Now, you can go to the Modify flyout and pin it open, and you'll notice there, Edit Polyline. Now, the keyboard shortcut for Edit Polyline is P-Edit. You can also just type P-E. So just unpin the Modify panel again and type P-E. And can you see it comes up on the suggestion menu on the dynamic input? Press Enter and select Polyline. Now, you're going to select any line or arc segment of the desk. I'm going to go for that arc there. Do I want to turn that individual arc segment into a polyline? Yes. You press Enter for the Y for yes. You then select Join on the menu that appears. Now, I always sanity check it by clicking on the original one that I selected, the arc there. And I just work my way around. Make sure you get all of them. So you want to get that last one there. Notice I did a window selection there in error by clicking twice. Press Enter to confirm. And that will close out the polyline. Press Enter again. And that will close out the menu. There we go. That's now a polyline again. Do the same with the chamfered one. So again, P-E, Enter. I'm going to select that angled line there. Do I want to turn it into one? Press Enter to accept the Y. Select Join and just click around. Now you can obviously use crossing or window selections to make things a bit quicker, but there's only a few objects to select. Press Enter to confirm. That closes the polyline. Press Enter again to close the polyline edit menu. And that is now a polyline again. Go to your layer drop down now and select electrical as your current drafting layer. And what we're going to do now is we're going to place some little rectangles on each end of the desk. So we're going to go up to the draw panel, click on the flyout top right where we've got rectangle and polygon, select rectangle. Use this endpoint snap here, left click. And then if you go over and hover over this endpoint, and then come vertically down, you'll get an intersection. Can you see that there? That's our polar tracking kicking in and our auto snap left click. So there's our nice little electrical panel where we've got plug sockets and things. Now, you could draw another rectangle, or you could cheat. Select this rectangle, right click, copy selection, use that endpoint there, left click, copy across to there, make sure you get the endpoint snap, left click, and enter to finish. Job done. So you've now got those electrical sections of your desk where all of your electrical things can be plugged in, like computers, etc. Let's zoom out a bit and pan across to the pathway that goes along the front of the office here and up to the bin store. We need to be looking at this corner here. Now, I'm going to place some splines going through this area here, but make sure that you change the layer to plants. There we go, because this is all for planting. So I'm going to go to the draw panel, click on the flyout and just pin it open again. And we've got two types of splines, spline fit, spline CV. Select spline fit. And what you're going to do is just draw some random points to create an irregular curve. So it's going to be a bit abstract. So you'll go over there and you might want to zoom in, get that nice endpoint intersection there first, make sure it ties in with the other lines that are part of the planting. And you just want to go click, and I'm going across. Can you see I'm moving across each time? Go back to there, and then I'll come in one more time, and I'll come into there like that. There's the endpoint, left click, enter to finish, and there's my spline. Now, what you could do is add some planting along that spline if you wanted to, by using things like divide and measure. I'm not going to worry about that, but that's the kind of idea here. Now, at the moment, it's a spline fit. If I click on it, though, you'll notice there's a little arrow here. If I click on that, I can change it to a spline CV with control vertices. That's what CV stands for. And notice now I can change these by clicking and dragging, like I do with grips, for example. So I can change these and make them a little less harsh, like so. And it's a click on the grip, drag, click again. So you click on the grip, drag, click again. And then I'll do that last one there. Click on the grip, drag, click again. And when you're done, you can just hit escape a couple of times, and there's your spline placed in its nice abstract curvy way, just to kind of close out that pathway like so on your office layout.